My parents are currently on their way home from vacation, and I've been running around like a crazy person trying to get the house ready, do some grocery shopping for them, so that way when they come home they don't feel like they need to go out right away and get food. Just some things, the essentials, stuff you need. It's always nice to come home to. And I always like to try and bake something for them. Usually it's like a breakfast item, like a loaf of some sort. Today I'm gonna make a maple pancake bread. It looked good, it looked easy, it sounds delicious. I'll link the recipe and the video down below in the description. My oven is preheating to 350 Fahrenheit and we can get going. In my bowl here, I just have some pancake mix, some water, some melted butter, or you could use coconut oil, a little salt, some cinnamon, a little nutmeg. Oh, oven's ready. Oh no, I dropped my nutmeg. Where'd it go? Found it. That would have been not fun. Like I was saying, it's not in the recipe, but I always love adding nutmeg into things like this. Some vanilla, give this a mix around, get those lumps out. Oh, I forgot the egg. Now we can mix it up. This is all mixed up. Now I'm going to make a crumble. Got some softened butter in a bowl, add some white sugar, some brown sugar, some cinnamon. I'm just going to work this soft butter into all this sugar. I feel like this is so strange. I don't usually see a crumble like this without any flour, so I hope that I'm not misreading anything, but here's the crumble. Got a loaf pan right here, sprayed it with some nonstick spray, lined it with some parchment paper so that it's easy to just lift out. I also sprayed the parchment paper. I don't want anything sticking. I'm gonna put about half of my batter in. I'm gonna put maybe like half of my crumble in here. Kind of reminds me of like a little bit of a coffee cake situation. The rest of my batter goes on top. Also, I thought kind of strange, there's no maple in this recipe. For a maple pancake bread, I would have thought there would be, but I read further and the maple comes in the glaze. I'm gonna top this with the rest of my crumble. This goes into my preheated oven for 35 to 40 minutes or until like a tester or a toothpick or whatever comes out clean. While my little bread is cooking in the oven, I'm gonna get my glaze ready. So in a saucepan, I just have some butter, powdered sugar, vanilla extract, and maple syrup in here. I'm going to put this on the stove, bring it to a little bit of a simmer. I just want it to thin out, combine, no lumps, everything melted together. I'm just gonna take it off the heat. The smell in this house right now is unbelievable. I want to eat this so badly, but it's not for me. Done, came out clean. I'm gonna let this cool for like 10 minutes and then I'm gonna put the glaze on. I just thought I was recording, but what I did was just poured the glaze over the cake. I poked a bunch of holes in it because I want the glaze to kind of absorb into there. I might end up taking some of the glaze off because I think that I poured too much on here, but we'll see what happens. But this glaze smells so good. It smells like a maple fudge you would get at like a country store or something. Oh, it smells delicious. I do think that I could have cut the glaze recipe in half. It's way too much for this pan, but we'll see what happens. To garnish, of course, I just put a couple more crystals on there of salt. It looks not very appetizing, but I swear, this is going to be so good. Ooh, the glaze is like seeping into the sides there too. I think it's gonna be delicious. Here's my little baked good for my parents, and if you make this, I hope you enjoy.